Okay, so I want to deliver a message today for the men. Okay, now, Deborah, who was a prophetess and a judge in her time, was married to a man who was known in the city and in the gates. Okay, that all together there shows you she was also a Proverbs 31 woman. Okay, we're going into Judges chapter 4. I want to remind you that the number 4 means alignment. I want to encourage you today to get in alignment with what God wants to do in your life. Get in alignment. Now, as she summons Barak, she tells Barak, God is going to go ahead and give, I believe, Jaban, and Sisera into your hand, and you will have the victory. She tells him because she believes in him that he's going to have the victory because Deborah understands the power of her words. And that when people come in contact with her, God shifts their perspective, He shifts their diadem, He shifts their life, and He puts them in a place of victory. I got two messages from this. One, men, tell your mom it's okay. I want you to know that whoever you get with, whoever you be with, they have to accept your mother. If a woman comes into your life and she asks you to put your mother away, it is a red flag. And I'm talking from experience with this, okay? Yes, mama doesn't make the decisions in your house, you do. However, who you marry and who you link up with, mama needs to be able to know. Why? Because your mama was most likely the first prophetess over your life. Come on. She was the first person that probably told you you could do it. She was the first person that probably prayed you through your first sermon or preaching. She was probably the first person that told you, baby, you could do all things through Christ, which strengthens you. She was probably the first person that ever fasted for you. Come on. She was probably the first person, the first woman in your life that believed and saw beyond what you saw in your own life. Do not negate your mama. Yes, this is going into more than 2 minutes. Barak goes and turns to Deborah because he understands the authority and who he is standing before, and asks her because he desires for her to come to win this battle for him. I don't believe because Barak was weak or he didn't feel like he could win the battle, because Deborah reassured him that God had already given him the victory. Deborah had already reassured him that God, but he understood